All right, guys, what I'm going to show you now is how you can make changes to your meal plans based on, again, just your flavor. So you might be getting over having your, say, your rump steak for dinner every single night. You're just getting a little bit too heavy, you're getting a little bit over the flavor. So let's see how we can substitute our dinner for something else and still meet our daily quotas or daily targets that I've given you for your proteins, carbs, and fats for your macros. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of dinner. And I think tonight I feel like having, so if you just swipe across on the entry, it will get rid of it. So I think tonight I feel like having a grilled salmon poke bowl or a salad bowl. So let's go for salmon. Watch what happens here. So actually what I'll do is I'll go back and I'll show you what impact our removing that meal has had to our proteins, carbs, and fats. So we're going back up to this section here. Okay, so our protein goal was 150 for the day. It's dropped it down to 109. Our carbohydrates were 200 for the day. It's dropped it down to 137. And our fats for the day were 60. So that's dropped it. Removing that steak has dropped it down to 37. So let's add in our grilled salmon bowl. So what we're going to do, we're going to come back to the meal, to the dinner, and we're going to look for grilled salmon. Feel it. Search there, so it brings up plenty of options. Grilled salmon fish. Okay, let's go that one. And we're going to change our grams again to 1 and change our serving size. So what do you reckon? Maybe 200 grams of salmon for dinner takes our protein up to 43. Let's see what happens here. And we're going to accompany our salmon with a heap of vegetables, some tomatoes, some cucumbers, some salad, some lettuce, some spinach, etc. And probably a little bit of rice in there as well. So let's click up the top here, adding that 200 grams of Atlantic salmon. It's given us 414 calories, okay, but it has given us 153, taking us back up to 153 grams of protein. Now, salmon, high in fats, high in fat omegas, okay, healthy fats, but still high in fats. Remember, we don't want this to go up higher than the 62 target that I've given you. So we're going to see if we can keep that under. Going back to our protein's good. We've hit our mark on that, 153. Our fat's just a little bit high. It's so simple to get rid of a little bit of fats throughout the rest of the day. Can you remember where we put it? We had a little bit of fats in our avocado. So let's just shave a little bit of this off here. So instead of doing 100, let's go 90. Let's see what impact that has had to our meals for the day. And there we go. It's taken us down to 60 grams. Perfect. Okay, going back. Now all we need to do is get our carbohydrates sorted. So we've got about 64 grams of carbohydrates that we can have there. So, even if you had something like an Asian salmon poke bowl, you'd throw some rice in that, definitely. So let's go back up here because we had about 64 grams of carbs to add. So let's add some basmati rice here. Uncooked. Okay. How many did we have? We had about 64. We had about 64 grams of carbs up our sleeve. We've got 77 there. So let's go maybe 80 grams. 80 grams of carbs. Perfect. Let's add that. Cancel that. Come back here. So I've got grilled salmon, bit of salad, heaps of salad. Add some rice on the side. What does that do for our macros? Takes us up 160 grams. Again, I don't really mind if your protein's a little bit over. Gives us 198 grams of carbs and our fats 61. So that's a simple way to substitute some of your meals. If you put something in, you got to take it out. Remember, where your where your macros come from. You'll find it in that starter pack that I sent you, where you get your carbs, your proteins, and your fats from. And then obviously, if you're adding something in, make sure you balance at the end of the day here. And if it doesn't, just substitute or remove something from somewhere else to make it fit. So at the end of the day, it's all a numbers game. So if you can make a balance, you're going to get the result, whether you're trying to put on weight, lose fat, or whatever it is. So, all right, there you have it, guys. I hope that helps. Any questions, let me know, and I'll sort you out. Thanks. Bye.